Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing a diverse world today, a map by map or 3-minute time challenge. Right hand side of the road with a dude riding with this fucking car. Looks like he's packed for survival out in the middle of the bumblefuck nowhere that we are. I was originally going to say the United States. Here's the issue. There's no yellow on the inside. And that's always in the United States. So we're definitely not in the USA. Which also means we're probably not in Canada. Probably not in Mexico. That's just a North American thing. What the yellow is supposed to signify that the other side, that's on the other side of that yellow line is oncoming traffic. I don't know if that's anywhere else. I don't know if that's how they define it in Canada or Mexico or any country that uses yellow. But that's how it is in the United States. I know this because I did take a defensive driving class like 10 years ago, and I had a nice speeding ticket, very nice speeding ticket, and that's one of the questions in the defensive driving class is what does the yellow line signify, and it's that the other side of that line is oncoming traffic. As I say that, we are coming up to a kilometer sign. We do have what isn't actually English, but rappel in whatever language this is, and I wanted to say at first that looked, fuck, what is it? I'm terrible right now. Arabic, there we go. I knew it started with an A. Doesn't feel like the United Arab Emirates. It doesn't. Could we be in Jordan? Maybe. This is now tough. We have A1222. Well, we know we're somewhere out here. How much of Israel is covered? I'm not too sure. I'm thinking, though, that we are going to end up in Israel, which we all know. I have no idea how to spell. Guys, it's the E and the A, man. Is it real? If you got the reference, hit that like button. You guys are going to hit it anyway. More people. Are these olive trees? They might be olive trees. I'm trying to think. Olives are very temperamental. They only grow in certain climates. That's why they're very big and popular in Greece. And Italy, they grow very well in that area. Israel's a little bit further north than those. Well, not north, south than those. But it's still in the general area. Now, Syria doesn't have coverage. Iraq doesn't have coverage. Iran doesn't have coverage. I think Saudi Arabia has spotted photospheres. But everywhere else that uses Arabic and a mix of English. Maybe we're in Jordan. But this is not the United Arab Emirates. Tunisia. Alrighty. Here's A1. Makes sense. So my question is, every time we've ever been in Tunisia, it's always been outside of Tunis. Did Tunisia recently get updated coverage? And we probably should have considered that. And it would make sense if they have olive trees, because they're on line with Crete, which I believe also grew olives. But the wrong country. Kind of general area, but not quite. Definitely has a Japan vibe to it, a Japanese vibe. And I think it's the thin roads. Now, obviously, we don't have any clues or tips or tricks or hints with this one. Except now we have the architecture, which does definitely fit that Japanese feel. Although I don't want to say it, I don't want to confirm it based on what we're seeing. There's also a good chance this could be like Switzerland or somewhere in the Alps. Maybe even, maybe not Italy, but definitely has that vibe to it. I'm gonna hope we can find a street sign at least soon. That way we can start focusing on other areas. A flag would be nice, but I don't think we've ever seen a flag in Japan. I may be wrong on that one. I don't think we've ever seen a Japanese flag while we've been playing. Which would be nice, wouldn't it? But no signs. People don't look Japanese, if you ask me. We do have a sign over here. And definitely not in Japan. But this looks pretty Polish to me, doesn't it? Kosiki? So let's go to Poland. And see if we can't find anything else as we explore the area. We got a flag. Not Poland. Is this... I don't think it's Kazakhstan. Is it Kyrgyzstan? Is this the Kyrgyzstan flag? I've seen this flag in the flag quiz. Alright? I just don't know. And, oh, but it's European Union. Oh, fuck. I don't know what flag this is. Is this the Serb? It's not the Serbian flag. Is this the Bosnia and Herzegovina flag? What? It can't be. No. Macedonia? Is this North Macedonia? Yeah. So we saw this flag in the flag quiz. We couldn't get it then. We're not gonna get it now. I clearly, definitely don't remember it. Fuck, man. Fuck. I want to go Bosnia. Bosnian Herzegovina. Whatever. Bosnia. We're just gonna call it Bosnia. I'm terrible with pronunciations, alright? Terrible at it. I don't know. The only reason we're not guessing Montenegro or any of these countries is not using Cyrillic alphabet. That's Slovakia. Is that really the Slovakian flag? Well, here's Kosice, which I probably pronounced it wrong, but looked kind of similar. Fuck, man. I don't even know if Bosnia has coverage, to be honest. We could try and remember that. Russian flag with the coat of arms, Slovakia. I'm not going to remember it. I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to remember that. Yellow divided line, kind of in the middle of nowhere. I could see this being the Midwest. I could see this being northern Canada. I could see this being the middle of fucking Australia. Alright, like there's a lot that it could be. And then now it can't be. Now we're in South America or South Africa. That's Spanish. Entrance and exit. So, do we go Peru, Chile, or Argentina? This is definitely not Brazil. I'll tell you that much. That's probably the only thing I really can tell you. Definitely not the United States, and definitely not Canada. We really are limited to maybe somewhere in Mexico. I guess Guatemala. No other countries really in Central America. We're pretty limited right now. I feel like this is going to be the southern tip of Argentina. There have been places where we have had similar locations where it's kind of just been a never-ending straight road in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere, and it ends up being Argentina. There was a good chance back in the day that we would not guess Argentina. That happens. We would probably end up guessing Botswana or somewhere over in the southern tip of Africa. Because we're terrible people and we don't know any better. What's interesting to me right now is that the yellow divider line is gone. Which is not here. We already know that this is a 2-lane road. Which means either, one, this was a repurposed piece of land. And that or there was another road at one point. And this is a 2-lane highway. And there's 2 lanes going each direction. And then I guess they just stopped doing it once. Okay. Different speed limits for different vehicles. If you have a car, max speed limit is, well, the speed limit is 110 kilometers, a bus is 90, and a truck is 80. I guess that's supposed to make it easier to pass. To be honest, that's just the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Okay, now hold on. We have Blurry, San Sebastian, and Rio Gallegos? Rio Gallegos, that's River of the Gallegos, right? Here's Rio Gallegos, which is 337 kilometers. San Sebastian. San Carlos. If we could find San Sebastian, so we're 300 kilometers from this. Maybe a little bit closer to here. Can we find San Sebastian, which is only 50 kilometers? Rio. San Sebastian, come on. 50 kilometers. And we're going to be... We're going north, though. We're heading north. What? This would only make sense if we were heading south. Oh my god, I am... Duh. Here's San Sebastian. Yeah, we were pretty far off. Had we a little bit more time, we would have gone a little bit further south. You know what it is? You see this, and you completely forget that there's a straight fucking line right here. Well, at least I do. But yeah, at least we got the country, right? And I knew it was going to be the southern tip of Argentina. Just didn't know how far fucking south we were going to have to go. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, if we would have noticed the direction of the compass earlier, we probably would have been fine. This definitely feels like we're in the middle of Europe, the Swiss Alps. We're doing terrible today. We are doing terrible. But you know what? Some days we have it. Some days we're really good at some of these locations. We got our pinpoint location down. And there's days like today where we just figure everything out way too late. This is one of those days. I don't think we're going to get anything from going that direction. We're going to head this way. It looks like this is where the town is. Yes, this is definitely the better way to go. Stop is in English, and we have Campecchio and a Via. V-I-A. Is this a prison? No, this is a church. Is it a church? It's got barbed wire. Is this a prison? No flag. Flags. I don't think it's a state. I don't think it's a country flag. I don't think it's a country flag. Which sucks. That definitely doesn't help us. And if only they would have given us a fucking country flag, that'd been great. Helicopter, no entry. Doesn't help us. It is in English, which is throwing me off just a little bit. But then everything else isn't in English. Aviro Superficie, which is, I'm guessing, airport. In the Aero Club. Come on. Really? I guess we're going to the airport. Under a major highway. Which, if we can get on, has some signs we could probably use to our advantage. Is that Chinese? Is that Japanese? I can't tell. Doesn't look it. Doesn't look it. That would be a great place to get onto. Can we get onto that? Found the airport. And there's the Italian flag. Alright, no, this is Italy. And there's a mini fucking plane right there. That's fucking awesome. Alright. Where in Italy are we? We gotta be towards the north, right? That's where most of the mountains are. I'm glad we were able to figure that out. The issue being, what the fuck was I seeing on this sign? It's right under us. Why did I think this was in Japanese? We are by Masura? Masura? Is there a place up here called Masura? With an M? Murano? Oh, and we're done. There is a place called Masura. A little bit further to our left, to our west. Clearly not in the right spot, but one of our better guesses of the day. I'll fucking take it. It's not perfect. Not good. Hammocks. I could use a fucking hammock right now. I'll buy one. We have billiards ball in España, which is Spain. Well, Spanish. I don't think we're actually in Spain. I think this is going to end up being Central or Mexico. Well, Central America. DeVito. It's not Danny DeVito, sadly. .com. España of. Nothing else really coming up on that. 23rd of December. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else. But it's a business. Most of the time, it would be great. Maybe not. To have, like, a phone number or an address, right? The Heart of Jesus. Okay. Heart of Jesus with the Playboy sticker on it. I think I think there's a little bit of confusion on your part there. Green, white, and green? Fuck. Green, white, and green, isn't that fucking Nigeria? This is not Nigeria. There's no way this is fucking Nigeria. So what else could be fucking green, white, and green? Not Mexico. We already know that. Hold on. Another flag. Red, yellow, and green. I'm so confused. I am so confused. We're fucked. We're fucked. Like, wrecked. There's a sign over here. It doesn't look like we can see it, so we're just going to follow the path that it allows us to go. Back onto a main road. I don't even know if it's a main road, but it's a paved road, and that's kind of important. Yellow, green, yellow. Going down a dirt road. Is there anything on this car? Viro. So taxi to the airport. Salfanta. This has got to be South America. It's got to be. I just don't know any place where a green, white, green flag would exist in South America. Punto Viva. Bolivia? Maybe. I don't know the flag of Bolivia. I don't know the flag of Ecuador. I don't know the flag of Colombia. I think I do, actually. Venezuela, and then the other places don't really matter. And I don't even think Venezuela matters because they don't have fucking street coverage. We're fucked. We're wrecked. We got wrecked. What's done this way? We don't have much time. Had we gone this way, we probably would have found something. We definitely would have found something. Cochabamba. But out of time. Yeah, so you found Cochabamba. That was just a good guess. I don't know which one of those flags is actually Bolivian. If it's the green, white, green, by all means, thank you very much for that knowledge and that yelling and that screaming. We ended up a little bit closer, which is amazing. Came in clutch at the end. Fucked up in the beginning. That's all that happens, man. That's all that matters. Screenshot the world coming in first with 24,000 though. So even though it's there, it's not, it's not all there. Let's check out the full results. We got 7 today. So screenshot the world 24. Debre, what happened? Not going with Bolivia and end up with Mexico. Coming in third, myself. I think I'm the only one who, so far who didn't get Tunis. Martin got Tunis. Didn't get the end guess off. Tibiru Radu going with Guatemala. Dom going with Brazil. Baker 025. Looks like also not getting a guess off in time. But overall, not terrible. Not great either. Clearly there's a lot all of us can do to improve. I'm surprised Affilian's not here right now. Affilian want to crush this. But that's what happens, Some days you do better than others. We say it all the time. Some days I'm on it, some days I'm not. And I know everyone's in the same fucking boat I am in. Some days Debre scores 24,000 points and the other days they score 19. It happens. It happens. No one's perfect all the time. But that is all we have for the day. Thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for another episode. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.